I want my kids to see that their father has a career. I want my kids to understand that through anything, you can make it. Through anything, you can make it. As long as you got God, you got faith, you got strength, and believe in yourself, because nobody else will believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. And so I want to be that example for my children. I really do. She's like, well, this is the Skills to Launch program. Are you still interested? And I had to put the phone on mute because I screamed. I was so happy. I was like, yes, yes, I could be up there right now.
You really get in what you put in. That's something they told us on our first week and our first day, and it was very true. You get in what you put in. So just as much as you want to get out of it, you need to put into it.
Everybody around is just so willing to help us and is looking for us to succeed as much as we are looking to succeed. That support is just the world.
When I walked in here, I could tell it was with welcoming arms instead of, and there was no judgment at all.
I see a lot of people out there that are like my friends. They seem to get lost in, like I say, the rat race that we've all been put into.
It helped me to know that no matter how old you are or what you're going through in life, it's always something out here better that can come and help you to become better.
Before this, like I said, I would still be trying to figure out what I want to do in my life, and this put me in a whole other direction that I thought I probably would never be in, and I'm enjoying every second.
I've been teaching safety-related classes for a long time and for a lot of schools. And when I had my first OSHA class, I thought it was just another class until they invited me to graduation. Once I saw the dedication of the staff and the passion that they have for the student success, and once I saw the gratitude on the faces of the students and on their families at the graduation ceremony, I was hooked.
I've worked so many jobs over the last 5 years trying to get on-the-job training and get certificates and licenses, or try to get into a program where my job will pay for school, and it has not happened. And so by the grace of God, I was here.
I have been interested and passionate about IT ever since I was a little kid, when my grandfather had me my very first computer. And I've always had the interest of opening up different parts and figuring out how they work or what it looks like on the inside.
You know, when you have construction where they're learning how to survey and then the next day they're out in the parking lot surveying, it's really important for us to be able to have a curriculum where we can combine both of those skill sets for them.
So, I mean, that was what I personally loved about it, was just the back and forth. I'm such a visual and hands-on learner that it was nice to take what we learned in the classroom and then actually did it. So that was really cool.
So our mock interviews were really good, and she would say a question and you'd give it an answer, give a response, and then she'd tell you how you did, if it was too long, too short, or if you needed to work something more in there. It was very helpful on that.
What I see in the Skills to Launch program is that in a very short time, without the burden of student loans, students that attend the Skills to Launch program can get a really good paying job in only 10 weeks. I think that's remarkable.
So what I love most about the program is ultimately at the end of the 10 weeks, seeing these students we've selected get picked up right, left, and center for job opportunities.
This program is a gift to anybody who has the opportunity to do so.
You know, people remember how someone makes them feel, and coming here, attending this class, has made me feel better about myself. Because, you know, you grow here.